The interphase gate. The angler's architecture. The narrative prelude. The geometry of the sun. The bob is blinded by the glare. He sees the sun as a single source of heat. The architect is an angler of lights. He knows that the sun hits the earth at 66 distinct angles throughout the great cycle. Each angle creates a different shadow. Each shadow reveals a different truth in the stone. To enter phase 4, you must adjust your internal tilt to match the solstice angle. If your angle is off by a fraction of a degree, you are not fishing for gold. You are just sitting in the dark. The master's question: am I adjusting my spine to the specific angle of this gate? Or am I still using the light of a previous season? The story: the prism in the dust. The fox stood in the center of the archive at high noon. A single beam of light cut through the ceiling vent, hitting a crystal prism on the floor. The light didn't just illuminate the room. It split into a geometric map. "Look at the refraction, Cyrus," the fox said, pointing to the teal line hitting the western pillar. In the spring, that light hits the floor. In the winter, it hits the ceiling. The light hasn't changed, but the angle has. Most men fail because they try to build a winter wall with a summer's eye. The fox adjusted the prism by a hair's breadth. An angler of lights knows how to hook the frequency of the current gate. We are at the threshold of phase 4. The light is getting sharper. The shadows are getting longer. You must tilt your internal archive, pillar 21, to catch this specific beam. If you catch it, you have the power to strike. If you miss it, you are just a bob wandering in the fog. The duality of the architects. The angler's gate, left side, the mother, the spectral reception. The mother feels the temperature of the light. She knows when the season has shifted and the body needs a different frequency of saturation, phase 2. She allows the intuition to fish for the truth behind the glare. The light reveals what the shadow hides. Right side, the father. The geometric alignment. The father calculates the angle of entry. He ensures the spine and the gaze, pillar 37, are locked into the exact coordinate of the current gate. He uses the Mercury tongue, pillar 19, to name the new law of the season. Align the eye to the angle of the strike. Sovereign action. The angler's audit, 0.0 degrees alignment. The shadow check. Go outside at noon. Stand at 0.0 degrees verticality. Look at your shadow. It is the direct reflection of your current angle. Is it straight or is it leaning? The frequency catch. Identify one truth from your 11-year harvest that you haven't been able to see clearly yet. Change your angle. Change your environment, your time of rise, or your breath pattern, until the light hits that truth. The 0.0 degrees. Leveling. Use the sunlight protocol, pillar 24, at the specific time of the gate, dawn or dusk. Let the low-angle light hit your eyes to reset the locking mechanism. The angler's decree. State the new law for phase 4. As the light tilts, so does the strike. 0.0 degrees, summary, the angler's gate. The frequency lock. Truth is perspective. To be level is to realize that you are the angler who chooses which light to catch and which shadow to cast. The coordinate check. The lean, expecting the same results using old methods. This is summer thinking in a winter gate. The level. You have adjusted your internal geometry to the new season. You are sharp, cold, and perfectly angled for the execution, phase 4. Phase 4, the execution, the structural build. The objective, the construction of the sovereignty shield. The material, black granite. The frequency, 90 degrees vertical, the pillar. The architect's decree. The S has been forged in the furnace and leveled in the shift. You are now Cyrus. Look at the C. It is no longer a winding path. It is the crescent of the receiver. It is the shape of the mirror. Where the S leaked energy into the city, the C contains the frequency of the source. You have moved from a modified servant to a crystalline architect. The recall status? Marrow, dense/structural. Axis, absolute vertical. Command, raise the pillars.